Here we have a Robolite. Show you the coming up on there. Now, long story with these. This one I picked up, I say recently, a few years ago at the Wimbledon boot sale. I was absolutely amazed to find this. Tell you a little story about the original one I had. When I was a kid of, I think I was about 8 or 9 at the time, I was taken on a trip to America, New Jersey, to visit my uncle and aunt. They've unfortunately long since gone. But anyhow, while I was there, I was given one of these. It was the only one I'd seen, and it was the only one I'd seen till this one turned up. That's when I say seen, in the flesh, actually as an item. Now, the original lamp has got lost in time. I don't know where it was lost, but remembering I was about 8 or 9 at the time, it was a blooming long time ago. And the chances of finding them was quite rare. And as I say, this one turned up at a boot fair in Wimbledon. I could not believe it. I've seen these occasionally for sale, but normally with other stuff, and they weren't prepared to send to England, so I had to go without. Anyhow, getting back to that, it's what you'd call a lead light. It has the American flat 2-pin, made in USA. The name on there, AC/DC, 110 volts. I don't know, I can never make out what this says. I think it's 1/7 watt, but it may be half a watt. It's very, very small. UL, which is Underwriters Laboratories. This, I would say, was made in the 1940s, may even be before then. And inside, by removing this little sleeve or little plate, you've got a little wide-in neon tube. It's the kind of neon tubes you can replace it with at any time. So if it ever blew out or wore out, getting black, it looks fairly dark now actually. I don't know whether it is. But the little lamp itself is quite changeable. And also in there, laying crosswise, is the little resistor. And this, as I say, is set for 120 volts. And lead line, so you'd have as if you down stairways or something like that, which would plug into the normal American sockets, which when I was over there, they were just the 2-pin. Now they've introduced the earth pin, and in some cases the pin is in polarised, so it only goes in one way. This is nice and easy, it goes in either way. So that's all I've got to say about it. As I say, you occasionally see them. I know there is another one of these on a gentleman that's in Lighting Gallery, and he has put this up, or one of these up. But as far as I'm concerned, as rare as hen's teeth, I would say. Find me another one of those. I don't think you will. Anyhow, that's all I've got to say on this. This is the Robolite, made in America, possibly in the 1940s. That was before I was born. I turned up in 1944. So there we are, and it still works today. Anyhow, thanks again for watching, and yeah, it's a little oddity that turns up from time to time, very rare I would say. Anyway, thanks again for watching, thank you.